VID. Okay. That's fine. If I don't put that one, once the SQL statement executed, it deletes all the data, which is I don't want. So here what I need to do, I need another if statement. I say MySQL query. So execute the query. So first check our connection. Can we connect to our database? Then execute the query. If everything is fine, just echo deleted volunteer successfully deleted. Something like that. If it's successfully deleted, we have this message. Else, what we are doing? Echo, show me the error. Error is, okay, here I just put, is it in my SQL set? Or is it in my SQLi? Is in my connection? Is it in my connection? Or in my SQL statement? Which of them? I just say is for my connection. Done. Okay, everything seems fine. Let's see, is it working or not? Let's go here. I refresh the page. Let's choose a volunteer with the name of 3. Number 3. Volunteer successfully deleted. I come here, refresh the database. Number 3 successfully deleted. Let me remove the number 7. Okay. See here, number 7 successfully deleted. It deleted from database. Any questions, comment, observation? So more students joining the class. Okay. 16 students. That's fine. So this is delete statement. How to do delete statement? Okay. So this is simply and easily how to do delete statement. Another things that we want to discuss in this lab is how to update. As an example, how to update a record. I want to update any of these records. Let me do something like that. Let's add someone here. So I just want, for example, add someone here. I want to update it. I just add it. So I just put something like this, something like this, something like this. Okay, I just add one data. Camp registered successfully. I just add one data. See here, I add data. What if I want to edit this one? So I cannot bring the user here to edit this one. For example, edit this one or edit this one. So what I do here, let me close this one, close this one. What we have display data. We have display data, all the data is here. See here, all of them read from database. What I want to do here, inside this button, inside this table, I want to add another column with the name of edit and put the edit button inside. So what I do, I just display data. I take this one, I save it. I put save as, so PHP file, I just put with edit. So display data with edit. So we don't lose another data, we just have this. So here, okay, this one is okay, this one is okay. We have global connection. Okay, let me have another table heading with the name of edit. Then here at the end, table row. So let me, one of the good things of PHP is this one. So I can close it anywhere. then can open it. Okay, we have PHP here. What I want to do, I want to add a table data with the edit button. But this one is easier using HTML. So here we use pure HTML table data. Then we close this one. We have a table data. Inside this table data, let me put a link because I want just put a button. So this link go to where I just say for now nowhere. And I just add the button. Button. Okay. What is the type of button? I say it's a submit button. Submit button. So I just put this one edit. Edit. Let me go here. Let me refresh this one with edit. Okay, we have the edit button, but it's not going to do anything. Because why? Because it's not going anywhere. I want to say go to, for example, edit the record. .php. Where is this file? We don't have this file. What we do? Okay, where is my folder? We create here. Let's create the file here. So not txt.php. Okay, we change. Okay, I open it. It means once this button click, it read this data. This file will be read to user. So let's try it. So I just put echo. This is just a you are here. Something like this. Okay, let me refresh this one. I click here. See here you are here. Which means this one is linked correctly, but actually I don't want this one. This is just for the test. What we need to do, since we are working with database, still we need our config.php file. And also we need our global variable, which is connection. So we have this button with these two. What else we need? So here, what else we need? Actually, once I want to do something, once the user come to this page, I want to see the form. Which form? I want to user see this. Where is this one? Okay. I want user see this form and I edit through this form. What I do here, I just go, what was the name of camp registration? I guess this one. Okay, this is the file. I copy paste the file here. I get all the file, copy, and paste it here. Because I want to user to see here. So once user come to this page, see this form. So I don't need this one, I close this one. So user, I want to see once user come here to see this form. However, at the same time, I want to do something. Once the user come, for example, user click on volunteer number, this volunteer. I want all the information of this user display in the form. How to do that one? So what we need here, we need primary key. How to get the primary key? Actually, we need to get primary key here. Why we need the primary key here? Because once it click, I want to see which of them is click. So where is the primary key? Primary key is here. So I need to pass the primary key. So this is a syntax. So I just say key ID, stands on primary key. Send me the primary key. What is the name of this one? Row ID. Send me primary key. So here I say, okay, send the primary key to next page. In this page, I say, okay, get the primary key. So here I just said, which ID? Received. I just said received ID received ID equals to, this is a built-in function, request what passed to me? Key ID. What is key ID? Key ID is this one. I want to say once button click, pass the primary key to this page. Let's try it. So I just refresh this page, for example, number 4. Once I want to, this one is pass the primary key, pass to the next page. See here? Okay, number 4 didn't pass. I must see it here. Why the number 4, it didn't pass key ID? It's fine. Did I save this one? Yes, I saved this one also. Oh, okay, I forget echo. I need to say echo. Echo means send this one. Okay, let's refresh again. Number 4, was it this one? Okay, see the ID, the primary key passed to this page. So here, we finish here, so we have the primary key. At the same time, in top of my form, this is CSS here. What I want to do, I want to have some PHP coding. And what is the purpose? I want to actually extract data from my database. What are the data related to that person? So, okay, for example, I say, okay, we need a SQL statement. For example, number 4. What is the information about number 4? Okay, I just say SQL data. I put the name, you can put anything name, any name. I just say select all the columns from, what is the name of table? Volunteer sign. Where ID equals to what? We have this one here. ID equals to this ID. So we have this one. So, and we have a global variable with the name of connection. So this is our global variable. So what we want to do, we want to fetch the data. Result equals to, this is a variable. You can put anything. So connect to our database. Get the query. Query is a built-in method. And retrieve our SQL data. SQL data. Pass this variable to our method. Then we have something called, let's have a, with the name of row. Row is okay. So result. So fetch association. Fetch association. This is a built-in method. Actually, we explained in last previous week. So we want to fetch the data. What are the variables we have? First of all, we had ID. I just put VID. Then what is this one? So I just had to put a row. Then we have name. I just follow this one. Then we have address, email address is e-address. Okay. I just want to have a variable. I'll just copy paste from here. We have phone number. I will explain to you why we need this one. We have a street. We have city. We have a state. Okay, that's fine. A state. Let's go for zip code is zip. Then the name is info. Okay, the name is info. Okay. I follow the same name, but you can follow another different name. I just put info12, for example. Then we have name is meal. I just change this one to meal also. Then we have also name is day. day. I just put day. What else we have here? Okay. Is activity. Let's follow it. Very big form. What else? A special requirement name is requirements. After requirements, we have contact. So we have this form. So I just get it from the forms. Actually, we want to read this data from database. And these are PHP variables. So we need all of this for all the columns. Actually, I copy paste. This one is PD. So let me make like this. This is better. So here, let's see, VID stands on where. So here, let me make this one is smaller. Go for structure. I want to see the structure of our database. So this one must be ID. Name is name. I'm reading from database. E-address is email. Phone number is phone. Then street is street. Then we have city. Then we have a state. Then we have zip code. Here is zip code. Then we have contact info. Here is info. That's fine. We have meal. We have day. We have activity. Then we have requirement. Here is contact activity. We follow this naming. So we have this variable. What is this variable? Actually, once I want to do something, once the user click on this one, user see what are the variables that user selected. So what I need to do here, I need to say, okay, what is placeholder? Placeholder. Okay. This is a placeholder. Inside my placeholder, actually, I need PHP code. Echo. Show me, for example, this is name. Show me the name. At the same time, I need something called value. As an example, if the user didn't update this one, for example, it will not insert empty inside database. So it will print the same thing. Let's see how it will work. Let me save this one. I edit this one. So for example, number 4, I just come here, edit. Number 4. See here, the name display to me. It's fetched from database and display to me. So this is number 4. I have to do all these things for other fields. So I just copy paste for email address, for phone number, for street, for city, for state, for zip code. Okay, what is not the name? So email address is e-address. Phone number is phone. Then next one is a street. Is a street. Then we have city. After city, we have a state. After a state is zip code. Okay, we have this code. So here, so what will happen? If I come here, refresh the page, see here, it displayed to me. All of the information will be displayed to me. So here, but they are not fields, they are radio buttons. What should I do with them? So in order what to do with them is radio button. Okay, this one is yes or no. Contact information. We have a special things here. So what we have to do here, we need some PHP coding. Okay, what I need to say, okay, echo. This is something like if. What is the name of this one is info, yes. This is info. Yes, this is info. If this variable equals to, what is this one? What is the value? Yes. This is equals to yes. This is like a if. So check this check mark. So this is what we have to do. We say, okay, we have to say, okay, after the name, I want to say if, if this one, this information equals to yes, check this button. So that's fine. I want to repeat this one for the next one. So but this one is not yes, is what? Is no. I need to follow this one, is no. Okay, everything is fine. Let me make one space here. Okay, much prettier. So the same thing here, but this one is drop-down list. The drop-down list is a little different. So what I need to do here, after the value, I want to say, okay, after the value, I need some PHP coding. Okay, I say this one. If, what is the name of variable? Here is meal. If the meal, where is this one? Okay. This variable equals to, what is the value? B. If it's equals to B, so check it. Select this one. So selected equals to selected. So this one is fine. So this one, okay, it should be fine. Then, okay, let me try it. Is it okay or not? I refresh it. Yes. We have this one, but the value is didn't selected. Let me see, maybe it's another value. Okay, I copy paste the same thing from here, put here, put here, and put here. This one is not B, is CH. This one is V. This one is N. Let me save it and refresh. It doesn't display to me. So this one, meal equals to let me see what is wrong. Let me copy paste the same thing. Is it meal? Yes, it's meal. Okay, let me say refresh. It's number 4. What's number 4? Number 4 selected. Okay, number 4 didn't selected anything. Here is empty, so that's why we don't have anything. So let me just make this one B. So it's not suggested, but I'm doing for the sake of we want to see is it working or not. Okay, see this one is working. It was not the problem of our coding. Actually, it was the problem of the it was blank in our database. This is not B, this is CH, this is V, this is N. Okay, we have this option. Then we have radio buttons. For radio buttons, actually we want to do the same thing here. I copy paste the same thing. Here is day. But here day, what is the variable of the day here? Is day. What is the value? Sunday. If it's Sunday, check for me. Let me copy paste this one for others. So, but this one is not Sunday, it's Monday. This one is Tuesday. This one is Wednesday. This one is Thursday. This one is Friday. This one is Saturday. Okay. And the same thing here. So let me copy paste the same thing here. But this is the radio button. But the value is not day, is activity, I guess. Okay, is activity. The activity is, this is the value. See you lunch. That's fine. Okay, let's copy paste this one. Not here, is here. And this one is here. But actually this one is finance seminar. I change. This one is leadership seminar. I change. This is marketing workshop. I change it. This is teamwork seminar. I change this one. I copy paste to here. That's fine. The next one is requirement. Requirement is a text area. So text area, the same thing. What we need for text area? Here, the same thing that we have done for the another one. What is the requirements? We need the value. What we have done here? For these things, placeholder and value. I copy paste the same thing, come here to requirement, I paste here. But here is not a state. What is the name of variable? Requirements. Not like this. Okay, this one is fine. This one is again is a radio button. For radio button, we need the same thing. Okay, I just paste it here. I just paste it here. Okay. But this one is yes. The value is yes. This one is no. Of course, this one is not activity. It is what? Contact. Okay, let me see my form. Refresh. See here, all of them is selected. Why we have a special requirements like this? Okay, for a special requirement, text area. Let me see. What is the value? It's requirements. Actually, I forget to close the one of the brackets. So that was the things that it was displayed to me like that. Requirements. Let me go and refresh. Okay. See here, everything is fine. So up to now, what we have just done, we just fill the forms. We haven't updated yet. But in order to do update, what I do here, method is post. Actually, I want to copy paste the same thing. I want not to go another page. I want to do HTML self character. I want to do the operation inside the same page. So here we do an operation inside the same page. But what we need, let's have our PHP operation. Let me close the div. Actually, here in our submit button, what we need to here, since this is not going to another page, is in the same page, I need to give it a name. What is the name? Is update. I just put update. Let's put a value here also. Value equals to submit. So here value is equals to submit, name is equals to update. But if you notice something, we pass all the variable except the ID. ID is the primary key. Actually, we don't want to use it, change that one. So also user must not see what is that ID. So what I did, I need to pass it here. I pass this one, which is called input type. One of the input type that we have is hidden. This one will be hidden from user. So here, what is the name? I just put volunteer ID, something like this. I just give it a name. What is the value? For the value, this is a PHP. I want to read it from PHP. In order to read that one, so I need a PHP code. What is the value? Echo. Oh, we define it here. We extract it from database. BID. Give it to me that one. So here we have this one. So we pass this variable also. But here is everything is fine. So what we need to do here? So here we have the code. So here I just said if. There's an if statement. Instead is a built-in method. It checks what buttons are clicked. Here we have just one button. What if we have 3 buttons or 4 buttons? So it checks. So here I just said post. What is the method? Method was post. Post equals to what? What is the name? Update. If the button update clicked, do the operation. What is the operation? First of all, I want to save all the data that we get from the form inside some other variables. What I do in order to save the time, I copy paste the same from top to bottom. What is the difference from top to bottom? The top one is read from database. The bottom one read from the form. So I just changed. I put just one, just to make a difference. So for you to understand, to not be confused, I just put 1. I put 1 in front of any of them. And this one is not going to be read from database. Actually, it's going to be read from the R4. So this will be going to be read from R4. So we have to read it from all the fields. So I just put it here, copy paste here. We don't need to redo it. So this one is for ID. So what is the value here? What was the name? What is the name? Volunteer ID. Let's go for the name. I come up. What is the name? Is name. Actually, in order to save the time, actually I copy paste them here. Is e-address. This one is name is phone. Name is a street. I don't need to scroll up or down. Name is city. Name is a state. Name is zip. What is the name? This is the value. Name is info. Okay. Okay, this one is info. We don't need to do it. What is the name? Name is meal. What is the name here? Day. What is the name? Activity. And what is this one name? Requirements. Name is requirements. What is this one? Name is contact. Okay, we get all of it. We come back, we come down. I'll just put here, name is name. Email address is e-address. This one is phone. This one is a street. This one is city. This one is a state. This one is zip code. This one is information. This one is meal. This one is day. This one is activity. This one is requirements. This one is contact. Okay. That's fine. We have this information. Once we have this information, we need our SQL statement. This SQL statement we want to update. So we want to update it. What is the SQL statement? Update. What is the name of table? I forget. Let me come to phpMyAdmin. Volunteer sign up. Volunteer sign up set. I need to read from database. We don't want to change the ID. We want to change the name. I follow here. Name equals to, we do like this. Name equals to what? This name. Next one is email equals to, we need single quotation after that comma. Email equals to this one, e-address. Then we carry on. We have phone number. The same thing. Phone number is equals to this variable. Then we have a street. The street is this variable. Then we have city equals to, come on, this variable. This is the variable of city. Then we have the next variable is the state. This is the state of variable. Then the next variable is zip code. Zip code, according to this one, zip code is zip1. Then comma, then contact information will be equals to info12. This is this one. Okay, yes. Then we have meal. Meal is this one, meal1. Then we have day. Also day 1. Then we have activity. Also activity 1. And then we have requirement. The form is big. So we have this variable. Then at last we have contact activity. Equals to what? This one. Okay, this is our SQL statement. So what we need here, verb. We need a condition. We don't want to update all of them. ID equals to what? our ID equals to this ID. So this is our SQL statement. At the same time, as usual, if you have a SQL statement, you need this function, MySQLi query. So connect to database. At the same time, execute the SQL update. Let's see, can you connect to database and update our data? Then echo, if you successfully do that, on echo updated successfully. Then else, if we have error, show me the error. Error is it in SQL statement, SQL update, okay? Or it's in my connection. Let's see. Can we update or not? I come here, I refresh the page. Rather than this one, I just put this one Unigarden. Okay, this one I just put 00000. This one from BIF I put vegetarian. Is Tuesday. Is a finance. Okay, submit. What happened? Update successfully. Updated successfully. It was number 4, right? Let's see. We get a successful update. Number 4. See here, it become Unigarden. Change. It become vegetarian. Tuesday, finance seminar. ABC. Why requirement didn't insert it? Because it was ABC. I'm not mistaken. ABC. Why ABC is not inserted? I haven't changed it. So let me see inside my code. Requirements. Placeholder value is requirements. Okay, it's written from that already. Let me see. Do I have a spelling mistake here? Requirement. Maybe it's from my database. Okay, that's fine. Let me add the requirement. Can I add it? A, B, C, D, E, F. Submit. Update successfully. I come here, I refresh the page. See here, yes. What activity gone? Why activity gone? This one is fine. Activity. The activity must not gone. This check value is yes. Okay, let me go to form again. 389. 389, what we have? 389, post activity. See here, we have error here. What was our error for second time? Undefined index. Activity 1. Post activity. Let me see here. Name must be activity. This one must be activity. All right. Because we have twice 3 times, so it will be like this. So let's do one thing. Rather than update here, stay in the same page. What if we come back? So let me do one thing. I make this one variable with the name of confirm. Confirm. I just put confirm, something like that. Confirm message. Confirm message equals to, this is a variable, to this one. So at the same time, I do some JavaScript code I bring from the internet. So actually, I just put it here. What is this one? See here in this one, print this confirm message first. I need to put confirm message. At the same time, it go to another page. So, okay, what is the location? Display data with edit. I want to go to this page. What is the name of display data edit.php? Let me just copy paste the same naming. Go back to this page. Once it's done, go back to this page. Let's see how it will work. So let me close this one. I go for display data with edit. So let me change this one. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, I use finance terminal. Submit. Successfully updated. See here it come. But the special requirement didn't read. So that's fine, I guess. So let me go for this one. Angeline number 5. Let me choose a meal. This one, everything is fine. So I just put submit. Okay. We come back here. See here, I choose a meal. This is what you can do. Any questions, comment, observation? We successfully did some update. If I want to update the first one, this one is nothing. I just put no. Submit is no. Okay, that's fine. Everything is fine here. Questions, comment, observation. So we successfully update. And also it's read from database and actually change our database. If I come see here, our database change. At the same time, change inside database. So let me see what we have. What else we have for this one? We have delete, update. Okay, this is form input elements. Actually, you can read it by your own. If you go W3 Schools, it has a lot of good example. This is HTML form elements. We use some of them. For example, we use hidden text one. We use drop down. In all these codes that I will give to you. So let me give you the code. All of them are displayed. So add to archive. So let me give you the code also. You can have the code. So if you want to practice it, anything else is there. So this is the code, attendance. If you need manual attendance, do type your matric number in the chat box. Okay, first manual attendance. Let me see how many inside got attendance. 20. How many are inside the class? 24 students. Okay, another manual. Questions, comment, observation. For your lab exercise, you can do the same thing, follow the slides, and do the same exercises that we have and submit that one for your lab exercise. For lab exercise to submit, do the same thing that we have done, follow the slides. Even you can do it much more simpler. Just do a delete and a update and submit that one inside eLeap. This is for your lab exercise. Questions, comment, observation. Lab test is based on lab exercise. I don't know. Honest answer, I don't know, because this semester most probably I'm not in the charge of lab test. Most probably. Maybe in the lab test day I be around maybe, but I'm not in the charge. Since I'm not in the charge, I'm not sure. But if you know SQL statements, if you did lab exercises, you can easily do the lab test. If you know SQL, how to create table, how to insert data, how to retrieve data, how to update data, alter data. Lab test is not out of that subject that we discuss in the lab. But I'm not sure exactly what type of questions are covered inside lab test. I'm not in the charge. Any other questions? I'm not sure, is it PHP involved or not, or SQL, for sure SQL is there. Maybe they ask you to use command prompt or use phpMyAdmin, any of them. Because I didn't see the questions, I didn't see the formats for this semester. I cannot discuss is it PHP or SQL or any of them, these things. Any other questions? Okay. If you have no questions, that's all for this semester. So all the best for your this semester and all your future endorsement. That was a great pleasure to be your lab demo. I hope you enjoy me as a lab demonstrator. Thank you very much. And have a nice day, all of you. Thank you and all the best. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All the best to all of you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All the best.